Let me start by saying this. I have a foot fetish. I know. I know it's not exactly dinner table conversation, but it's a part of who I am. For the most part, I'm into women's feet. But every now and then, I come across a guy's feet. That just does it for me. And when I say does it, I mean the kind of feet that makes my brain short circuit. I'm talking about skinny, pale, long-toed feet on a guy with a certain vibe. Think lanky, long-haired, and just a little bit alternative. Enter my friend. Let's call him Ethan. I met Ethan through World of Warcraft. We were in the same guild, grinding raids and running dungeons like it was our job. Over time, we got closer, chatting on Discord about everything from game strategies to random life stuff. Eventually, we ended up in a group video call, and that's when I saw him for the first time. Ethan was exactly my type tall, skinny, with this mop of messy dark hair that hung just past his shoulders. He had this laid back, almost grungy aesthetic that made him look like he just walked out of a 90s alt rock music video. But here's the thing, I had no idea what his feet looked like. And honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it. That is until he posted a photo of his foot in the guild chat. It was a joke, of course. Someone had brought up the whole selling feet pics trend, and Ethan, being the chaotic guy he is, decided to chime in with a picture of his own foot. The moment I saw it, my brain just stopped. His feet were perfect. Long, bony toes, pale skin, and just the right amount of definition. It was like he'd stepped out of some weird foot fetishist dream. I was torn. On one hand, I wanted to message him right then and there, offering to buy more photos. On the other hand, I didn't want to risk him outing me to the rest of the guild. I mean, imagine the humiliation. Not only would they know I was into feet, but they'd also know I was into his feet, but temptation got the better of me. A couple of weeks later, I slid into his DMs with a casual offer. Hey, would you be cool with selling me some pics of your feet? Just one or two. No big deal. I declined. Politely, but firmly. He said he wasn't comfortable with it, but he also assured me he wouldn't tell anyone about my request. I figured that was the end of it, except it wasn't. A few weeks later, Ethan messaged me out of the blue. Hey, so, about that feet pics thing, he started. What if we made it a regular arrangement? You pay my rent, and I'll send you a few photos every week. I was stunned. I hadn't expected him to come back with an offer like that. But after a moment of hesitation, I agreed. And just like that, our little arrangement began. Every month, I pay Ethan's rent. In return, he sends me a handful of photos of his feet. Sometimes, if I'm feeling extra indulgent, I'll pay a little more for a video call where he'll just hang out with his feet on camera. It's weirdly intimate, but in a way that feels safe because it's all so tier A. And here's the kicker. Ethan has a girlfriend. Let's call her Leela. She's got these long, elegant toes that are almost as captivating as Ethan's. Sometimes, if I'm feeling generous, I'll pay for them to go out to dinner or cover an extra bill. And in return, they'll send me couples' foot photos. It's surreal, but it's also kind of fun. The whole thing is so taboo, so secretive, that it adds this layer of excitement to it. Ethan and I still game together like nothing's changed. We'll be in the middle of a raid, and I'll get a notification on my phone, a new photo of his feet. It's like this little secret we share. This hidden layer to our friendship that no one else knows about. But it's not just about the feet. It's about the power dynamic, the control. I'm the one funding his lifestyle, and in return, he's giving me something that no one else gets to see. It's a strange kind of intimacy, one that exists entirely outside the boundaries of our normal friendship. And honestly, I love it. I know how this sounds. Trust me, I do. But there's something thrilling about the secrecy, the taboo of it all. It's not just about the fetish, it's about the connection, the trust, the fact that we built this weird little arrangement that works for both of us. So, yeah, I pay my friend's rent for photos of his feet, and you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way.